Hey guys, how are you all? Hope you're all doing very well, and welcome to my channel. My name is Nasai and I am your host for the Lifestyle TV. I want to say thank you for all my viewers. Thank you for the support. I want to give a massive shout out also to Marianne. Marianne, thank you for all the work that you've been doing behind the scene. I am so grateful. Thank you. And some of my audience is Tina, your comments, thank you. You always then send me positive comments. I'm so grateful for you, Tina. Now, getting on with today's show, this is a part 2 from when my last video in relation to Meghan and Harry, and I just want to clarify exactly what's taken place, because I think I was a bit emotional in the last video. I was a little bit emotional because I felt like, Harry and Meghan, they've been going on about their privacy and everything else, and also there's been talk about racism inside of the palace, and I just felt like for them to be outed as actually lying, it just sort of, it just made me question everything about the two of them. But before we go into that, guys, let me just briefly let you know exactly what's happened. So the book called Finding Freedom was an autobiography which Harry and Meghan claimed to have known nothing about. So when the book came out, there were revelations, and it was revealed a letter which she had sent to her father. And between her and Harry, they both thought that their privacy had been infringed, and that the newspapers were infringing in their lives, and they felt like they had to do something about this, and that they didn't know nothing about this autobiography. So the newspaper's being found guilty, but the newspaper now goes on appeal, and on appeal they come to find out that Finding Freedom was not actually an off-the-cuff autobiography, that they actually had an involvement in the writing of this autobiography. I think it was wrong. Meghan has apologized, to the courts for not telling about the emails, and her reason for not telling the courts about the email, she says she's forgotten. All right then. Yes, she's forgotten. I think that's a real problem. I think it's a real problem. The emails had been launched in the Court of the Appeal, and how she and Harry had closely briefed the press spokesman, Jason Knopf, earlier, and then he met writers Omi Scobie and Caroline Durad 2 years before the book came out. Well, you've just gone and given them reason to just not like you. I just think it's wrong. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. We'll keep our eye on that. We'll see how that unfolds. I can imagine things taking place. I would be a fool to think it doesn't. Moving on from that. Now, guys, my next one today, I want to have a chit chat with you guys about Travis Scott. OMG. So, Astroworld is a music festival event that takes place in the United States of the Americas, and the founder of this is Travis Scott. Travis Scott is is in a relationship with one of the Kardashian girls, Kylie Jenner, and he is a rapper, and he's gone, and many years ago he founded this festival called Astroworld. So Live Nation, Drake and Travis Scott, they've put on this event called Astroworld. It's a live music event. Thousands upon thousands, around 150,000 people came there that day. To the dismay of everybody, 10 people, I believe, have died. The numbers are rising. And hundreds of people not well, sick, critical conditions. Now, this kind of event, for 10, 11 people to have died, hundreds more critically ill, this is a serious thing. Now, I want to know how this event was even possible to be put on. Like, I know in America there's a lot of this fame and riches for young people, but when I look at the age of this young man, he's in his 25, 26 years of age perhaps, probably not even that old, or probably he's a bit older. And he's supposed to be a millionaire, putting on massive events like that with no consciousness for health and safety. Now, for you guys to be putting kinds of events such as huge as these kind of events, you need to have health and safety in place. This is not kids play. You know what I mean? It's not kids play. You can't just get up in the morning and think, oh, I'm going to put on a massive festival, I'm going to get my neighbour Johnny down the stairs, he's going to be the one to stand at the gates. No. I understand police, ambulance could not even get through. They had not even managed or thought about any health and safety plans and routes. I didn't see any ambulances until the very, very late time. What concerns me about this incident as well, it started from bad to worse. From about 2 p.m, you see people running around the place. A barrier's being knocked down. Why was this event not stopped? From as 2, 4 p.m, this event was terrible. Now we get to the point where people are being crushed. So what's happened is, Travis Scott's got on the stage and people was crushing each other, moving about, and people died. A young child died. Oh yeah. Died at the event with his father. Now, what more can a child not go to a music festival and come out alive? The Kardashians are all having, emergency meetings, and they've decided to push him out and all the rest of it. I mean, again, that's just even another chapter. We can talk about that after. But my thoughts go out to all those family members who have lost their loved ones, all because people fail to keep their eye on the ball, or because people fail to think that we, the buying public, are the most important aspects of any gig. I think it's really appalling, and I think he's going to have a massive lawsuit. So far we're hearing it's a £50 billion lawsuit. Like, he hasn't even started his life. I doubt if he's had more than 35 Christmases in his life. And he's about to have a £50 billion lawsuit. Now, I'm curious as to see how this family's the Kardashians are gonna handle this, Sometimes life, you have to pay the price. We all do. And I think maybe this time you would learn that if you're going to have an event, you need to make sure you have all the apparatus in place.